Hey, kia ora, chat, back once again. Hope everyone's been well. I know. Where have you been, Broxh? You are slacking. And I'll be honest, yes, I have. I do apologize. I'm trying to be that guy and do 10 things at once, as usual. But as you can see here, this piece, we're actually much more farther into progression for this than you can see initially in the video, but hey, I'll keep you up to date. Now, once again, I just want to remind everyone that this is going to be given away, this piece right here, in an art competition in my Discord. Now, the competition itself will not start until I pretty much finish it, and we're nearing the end of this carving. Where I'll try and show you updates as we push along as well. I've had a lot of projects that I've had to do off stream, and I currently have one that needs to be done off stream as of this moment too. Like right now it's like 11 p.m. at night, but your boy is doing a carving for a movie premiere. I won't say too much about that, but yeah, that's what I've been up to. Now, if you're wondering what this carving is, this is a popo. P-O-U. P-O-U is how you spell the name, or the word, I should say. Two-dimensional carving. Commonly seen within our carved meeting houses, all known as a wharenui. Now, this particular carving isn't anyone from my culture. No one whatsoever. This is going to be a more decorative piece because we are giving it away. And in our culture, you know, you don't give your ancestors away like that, eh? Big no-no. Yeah, so this is kind of something I wanted to do just to give back to everyone that would want to try and get their hands on it, other than the commission side of it. If I do have free time in my busy schedule, I will create a carving along the way, just so we can give it away too. I don't see why not, you know. Is just trying to do as much as I can, just so everyone enjoys their time in the stream as usual, because that's always the main thing for me. And yeah, it was a pretty slow day this day. Just chipping away, cleaning, getting bevels done, making sure all the walls on the carving were clean as well. And this was a Friday, but something I do on Fridays now, like a little bit of carving, and then put some IRL streaming into it as well. Well, it's something that I'm trying anyway, just to change it up. Future plans for the stream, chat. Stone carving is one of them, and painting minis as well, but that's things we will sort out for the future. But sit back, relax, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Much love, stay safe, and I'll see yous on the next one. Kia ora.
Someone's having garlic for lunch. Yum. Just roll. How's our connection? Is it all good? Hey, thank you. Hey, Stupid Flanders. What's up, my brother? Stupid Flanders. How are you, man? Thank you for the 25 months, brother. And Mad Spaz, thank you very much for the tier 1 as well. And Pew Pew Paws, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Hey, thanks for the sub gold today. Is stream looking all good? We're going through like a sulfur heavy area right now. Oh, I'm not on a mobile, I'm on a IRL backpack. Oh, and I need to put our truck in gear. Cheer, brother Flanders. Yeah, I don't mind like slow rolling here because there's no traffic. So this is all Hinemutu. So like a community, you know, that's been living around all the geothermal activity as well. So this land belongs to a tribe known as Ngāti Whakauē, who's one of the big tribes here as well. So this is one of my meeting houses here, Tunahopu. This is the one I come from. Gates closed, so we're not going to go in. And then the main wharenui we're going to is Tamatekapu. So you can see. You go in that, you're getting sauteed. So that's all like sulfur water right there that runs into Lake Rotorua, as you can see. This is where all the dawn services happen. Like there's multiple ones that happen in Rotorua, but it's one of the many. See, there's our view here. That's Mokoia Island out there on the lake. You can see right there. Look at me giving you a guided tour. I thought I left my old job years ago. Goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rotorua. The full name is Te Rotorua Nui a Kahumata Moku. As you can see, without in the center of the lake, we have Mokoia. Mokoia is an island where a lot of the younger generation of Māori go to learn Maurako, but it was home to two prominent ancestors known as Tū Tānekai and Hinemoa. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a long time ago, along the eastern shores of Lake Rotorua, down in Ōwhata, there was a high chief and his daughter Hinemoa, and there was a man who solely lived on the island known as Tū Tānekai. Now, one day they met at a tribal gathering and fell instantly in love. Now, unfortunately, due to tribal differences and social aspects, they were forbidden to be together. But that does not sway the strong hand of love, and Hinemoa, with the determination, tried to pull down a canoe to the shores of Lake Rotorua. Unfortunately, all the canoes were pulled so far upshore, she was unable to take one. So what she did, she undressed. She tied around her body empty hue or gourds for flotation, and she swam the journey all the way to Mokoia to be with her loved one, Tū Tānekai. Now, every night before she made the voyage, she would hear him playing his flute along the shores of Mokoia. Now, the sound of the koa would travel along the water right to the ears where Hinemoa would embrace that sound. And to all the Māori that are living out throughout Rotorua, we are the many, many descendants of that sacred union. Ladies and gentlemen, Mokoia. How's about that? Oh yeah, chat, this is Lake Rotorua. It's a bit on the flooded side today. But, yeah, that island in the middle there is Mokoia. Why are there no boats or vessels? So, like, normally there's boats out, but I guess it's not today. There's other lakes here too. Alright, yeah, but this is pretty much Rotorua as a whole. I don't want to show the graves of our hoia, or our soldiers that went to World War I. So we'll go up to the marae. I'll get out though. Yeah, that's him. Let me turn the camera around, just out of respect for all our karaua that went to World War I. Then we got the church here, St. Mary's. Oh, pardon me. check out the wharenui. And just leave my windows down. Should be all good. Alright, let's go. Anything I'll be mad at if someone took my grapes. That will piss me off. Alright. So yeah, where we're going is to the wharenui. Very, very immaculate carvings. Sorry, Urupa's over there, but I hope that's not TOS. Hopefully that's not TOS. I'm just pointing myself away from them so you can't see them. Oh yeah, this is Tamati Kapu, Richard. Wonder what the geyser smells like? Ah, it's sulfur. So this is where what's his name? Prince Harry was last time he was here. Yeah, bro. I love this kind of peace, eh? Nice and peaceful. But yeah, obviously when it comes to wharenui, you know, communities or people live around it. Normally those that live around it look after it. So there's a bit of a thing here. So te poroporoa ki a tama te kapua ki ana tama, so it's a acknowledgement from tama to his two kids, two horo matakaka and kahu mata momoe. E pā ngā rākau I runga I a koe, mau ake te whakaara ake, ai, ai. E haerenga tāua I te ao nei, mau e patu, ai, ai. Donated by Gray's Rotorua Funeral Services. Anei whānau. So this is tama te kapua. All done within the tribal style that you see here of Ngāti Whakaue. Up the top, however, that's in Apanui form, but obviously Apanui and Te Arawa are really tight in terms of whakapapa. So you can see along the bottom here, that's a paipai, Poupou Kaiawha. The maihis are the barge boards along the sides, the raparapa on the ends there, the fingertips. And I always mention that it's always a carved figure or a carved face at the top. And in this instance it has, you know, more than one. Have you done a haka on stream? Nah. Should I just be that guy and say if we ever hit 20k subs I'll do a haka? So I don't have to worry, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, but you can see how intricate it is, eh?
Whakati. Right down to the window as well. Not bad for a spontaneous. Alright, let's go. Then people will get you to 20k subs. I highly doubt that. See, this is a tickle chit. Flagpole. Wonder what kind of seal? I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like a... Because we just use like the outdoor paints that we have here. Pretty much. But you can even see like right down to the core fi-fi designs, eh? So those painted designs are called core fi-fi. Sure, Kai. And even the tahuhu right up there, the spine of the meeting house. You can see it's fully carved too. Inside, however, it is designed like core fi-fi designs. None of my... Oh, I actually don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. I don't think my ancestor Rotorua worked on this house. I mean, I could be wrong. But from what my grandfather said, he was more out in Rotorua, which is where I'm from what I remember. His influence was more out there. Hey, thank you for hitting sub goal too, chat. He was renowned for making canoes as well. It's like, that's on my bucket list to be able to be a part of that. Gosh, I want to grow these little kids for standing on the graves. I mean, they don't know, but... Do I just grow the parents instead? No. Oh, here, look. Here's a close-up version of a pātaka too. 33, yeah, every year I'm gonna up the sub goal with my age. That's how I'm gonna do it. So this is a pātaka. Obviously this is more of a display one. So pātakas would normally have a door. So this is what you would call our storage, food storage. But we'd use hue or gourds as well, and put the food in and seal it with, bird fat pretty much. But yeah, this is it. This is a pātaka elevated off the ground for ventilation. Just so, pretty much, just so pests don't get in. Just careful, I just saw a chode on one of the carvings. Surely Twitch is all good, eh? Don't be culturally insensitive. Some of these carvings got Percy's on them, chat, so I'm just gonna risk it for the love of my culture. So you see like this thing here, this large body. If I get banned and I get put on streamer bans on Twitter, mama, we made it. That's a tohora, normally the form of a tohora or a whale. Yeah. That's the whare kai there. So normally with a wharenui, your typical marae setup, you've had your ancestor, and then you'd have, the place where we all go and dine. Normally in a funeral, when the tangi is done, the way to cleanse ourselves is with water and coming back into the house of the living by going to eat. to bring ourselves back into Noa from Tapu. So Tapu is sacred, to be sacred. And yeah, look. See, look, there's a new geyser that's popped up over there, so I don't want to be like that guy and become a, you know, schnitzel. But you can see, like, this is kind of everyday life, eh? How geysers affect our surroundings. It's just life. I don't really know too much about their carving. You're probably wondering, what's the queen doing there, or one of? But yeah, you can see like all the geyser water and all that. Like even in there, like a lot of families around this area too have like their own hot springs that are on their properties. And big guys over the fence, yeah, pretty much like they're all over Rotorua. It's not just here, like everywhere. It's just part of life here. Living in a place with a lot of geysers, pretty much. That's how it's always been for years. But yeah, that's just life in Rotorua, pretty much. Big guys over the fence, yeah, bro. See, even here, I'm a bit iffy about showing graves and on stream, but that's kind of normal for us here. So I might just keep it on my face for now. You might see it in the reflection. See, look, these are guys right here. Can you hear it? Alright, I'm gonna get the hell off now before I fall through. Bruh. Did you hear it bubbling away at all? Can people visit this place? Yeah, people can. You just come down. You can either drive down or walk from the lakefront. Pretty much. Yeah, I did not want to stand on that too long, chat. Fuck that. Otherwise, that'd be the end. No more. It's Rotorua for you. Yeah, pretty much, bro. That's just home. Are you back out here again? Are they known to cause sinkholes? Not so much, it's more the opposite. They just make big geysers in it. There's a team that, you know, focuses on making sure all the geysers are tended to. So like where they have to go fill it up and redirect the steam to somewhere where it will be much safer. I remember there was one like smack dab in the middle of town and they had it redirected like by the end of the day pretty much. Oh, that'd be an insane way to go. That's how one of the bro's dogs died. So he went hunting out that way actually. And yeah, his dog fell in a hot pool and he never came back. And trust, you know, me and the boys, as cheeky assholes, were like, yeah, that dog's bones are probably in Yellowstone now. Because all the guys around here are connected to Yellowstone. So, yeah, obviously, you know, us cheeky assholes to him. Yeah, we're going, oh, well, that dog's bones are in Yellowstone, bro. Nah, yeah, he was not happy with their comment. I say that much. Alrighty. Yeah, all the geysers here in Rotorua are connected to Yellowstone. Like, that's how far they go. Well, that's what I've been told anyway. Yeah, and the lakefront's just over there. There's like a park there, and I've already streamed their place, but don't want to stream it again. Boring. So, the way it was told, Ngā Toroirangi, when he came here on the Te Arawa Waka, he went that way towards Taupo, which is a town, and they have a mountain called Ruapehu. And he walked up that mountain and he was getting cold. And so what he did, in order to warm himself up, he called out to his sisters back in Hawaii. And, you know, fire aspects, if you will, and they, you know, crashed all the way around the ring of fire all the way here. And that's how the geothermal activity made its way from Hawaii to Aotearoa from those sisters. I'll get the names again for you guys too, and then I'll talk about it in the Discord. I can't remember the names off the top of my head. It's all carving these days. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Need to find the story of Ngā Toroirangi again. So if Yellowstone blew, we got like maybe, I don't know, maybe hours. I'll be gone once I hear Yellowstone and blow up in the same sentence. We're like, let's go! I wouldn't necessarily go to my wife's hometown because they stay next to the fault line, which is Whakaari. So if you know that volcano that took a lot of tourist lives back in the day, yeah, they stay close to that. She's still erupting too. She's been erupting for like 3 months now. And like some of the ash is reaching some of the coastal areas, which is pretty crazy. Your wife from Whakatane? Yeah. She's from Wairaks. How did we enjoy the stream today, chat? Did we enjoy this little tiki tour? I think we need to do more spontaneous tiki tours, I think. I think we need to do it more. Maybe after a stream now, maybe after every Friday stream, instead of gaming on a Friday, we'll carve. And after every Friday stream, we'll just go and roam. Oh yeah, over there. So that's Kawaha Point over there, chat. My grandmother, she was a news reporter. She owned the house there, and she sold it. But she said, "Oh, if I had known you were here, I would have just sold it to you for free." I was like, "You mean I could have had a 2-story house amongst all the rich people at 15?" I was like, "You suck, man." And she just laughed. She went, "Oh, well, I didn't know." This is my other grandmother. So my grandfather's sister. She's she used to be a news reporter for Te Karere, but she retired. Did all my schooling there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. That could have been me living over there. But oh well, now I'm in the hood. We're hood living now, chat. Alright. I might actually finish stream here. I hope you've enjoyed the stream today. Thank you very much for helping hit sub goal today, everyone. It is very much appreciated. Yeah, I think every Friday I'm gonna cut the gaming streams out on Friday, and we'll do like carving, but leave maybe like 2 hours in and go and IRL stream for like an hour. Yeah, I think we'll do that, eh? I'm down. Special circumstances if it's storming, obviously. But yeah, I think I want to finish streaming. Hey, Crazy, thanks for the 5 bomb, bro. Banging Sunnies. Hey, thank you, my bro. Shout out to Pit Viper, who sponsored me when we done the charity streams earlier in the year. So let me see who's live. I want to see who's live right now. Oh, Ninja's live. Wow, everyone's doing subathons, man. Alrighty. I can see a few people. Kind of want to raid someone that's not doing a subathon. I think Andrea's live. She's an artist. Oh, Social Club live, Aussie. I'll send you there. How do I? Because raids count towards getting partnered now. I don't really care too much. I was like, man, these guys got it easy. I wish they did that back in my day. Back in my day. The Social Club TTV. Okay, let's raid the bro, eh? Alright, Fano, that is going to be me. GG's. Firm handshakes all around. Thank you very much for the aroha today. Hold up, I'm pretty slow at typing with one thumb. Alright, that is me. Invalid username. What? Raid Social Club? Can I not spell social properly? Invalid username. I can't spell. Oh, it's the Social Club. The Social Club. Did I get it? Oh yeah, got it. Okay. GG's guys, I'll see you later. Jeez, I hope it's the right one. And yeah, I'll probably see you this evening. Much love and look after yourselves, eh? Choo choo. Wait, I have to cancel raid. I can't end the stream till I get home. Yeah, I can't end the stream till I get home because I'm using an IRL bag and it's open on the computer back home. Shit. We'll do it when I get home. He's stuck with me for a little bit longer. I forgot all about that. I fully forgot about that. I was like, wait, if I raid him, I'll still be live. Alright, one moment. Oh, sorry, chat. Yeah, I don't want to do that to the bro, so I'll wait till I'm home. I fully forgot about that. I was like, hold on now.
Sorry, chat. Fuck, I fully forgot about that. Lucky. Wait, did I read him? Oh, no. Okay. Well, what we'll do is I'll get home first, and then we'll raid. Shit, lucky. I fully forgot about that, eh? So the setup that I'm using is an IRL stream pick, and it runs off a website called IRL. And I have to I got my own login and all that. So I have to do that first. I gotta log out of that. Then log out. Well, then raid. My bad. Great. Oh, look. There's a haka practice going on by the looks of it. Oh, that looks like a moon. Oh, no, it's a haka practice. So they're practicing Maurako. Use of the taiaha. You can see. I don't want to be that one. It's like, hey, what you slow rolling for? Oh, sorry. Oh, these grapes are yum. Look, there's another car coming on. Just wait down here. Dumb thing about this road, it's one way. What's this young fella do? Oh well. Young buck and his date. Why is there a traffic jam up here? Oh gosh, okay, this way. Let's take the scenic route, eh? Oh, updo. God. What are these clowns? digest. Obviously, as I get closer to my home, the bag will be put down lower. Chat room. Hey, just enjoy the views for now.
Hey, kia ora everyone. Well, that's pretty much the end of today's video. Hope you like this style. I'm trying to do this like every Friday, so I'm not doing the same thing every day. So I kind of want to make it our special stream to carve half the day and do the rest IRL. Like, once again, like and subscribe if you like the videos, and follow the channel, which helps out a lot too. Ngā mihi, and thank you. Bye.